Ever wondered if all modern humans descended from just around 1,000 people? Around 800,000 to 900,000 years ago, nearly all of our ancestors vanished, leaving behind a mere 1% of the population. So, what exactly happened? Our planet goes through regular glacial cycles, often referred to as ice ages. In the past, these ice ages were relatively mild and occurred roughly every 41,000 years. The reason for these cycles lies in the tilt of the Earth's axis. Our planet isn't perfectly upright, it's tilted at a slight angle. Over thousands of years, this tilt changes slightly, which dramatically alters how much sunlight different parts of the Earth receive, leading to periods of intense cold or warmth. About 2.6 million years ago, during the Pleistocene epoch, commonly known as the Ice Age, huge ice sheets covered large portions of North America, Europe, and Asia. While it wasn't always icy everywhere, the glacial cycles came and went, with long periods of ice and cold, punctuated by warmer phases. These glaciers carved out valleys, created moraines and fjords, and during low sea levels exposed land bridges that allowed animals and humans to migrate between continents. This era was famous for its megafauna, including woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, giant ground sloths, and mastodons. Our ancestors hunted these magnificent creatures, showcasing their adaptability and survival skills. Humans didn't evolve from a single lineage, but from various species. We coexisted with Homo erectus, Neanderthals, and others. However, only Homo sapiens survived and evolved into modern humans. The harsh conditions of the Ice Age pushed them to innovate, developing tools, clothing, and shelters, and mastering fire, which was crucial for survival. Around 800,000 to 900,000 years ago, humans experienced a drastic population collapse. Only about 1,280 individuals managed to survive, representing just 1% of the early human population. This near-extinction event was due to severe climate changes known as the Middle Pleistocene transition. During this time, the Earth's orbit around the Sun shifted, carbon levels fell, and the climate became extremely cold and dry. Seas grew colder, and Africa and Eurasia faced severe droughts, making food scarce and survival incredibly challenging. Interestingly, this bottleneck in our population also led to significant genetic changes. While most apes have 24 pairs of chromosomes, early humans had a fusion event that resulted in 23 pairs. This chromosomal shift was a critical step in our evolutionary journey, affecting our brain development, bipedalism, and even language. It took about 100,000 years for the human population to recover and expand again. By around 11,700 years ago, the Ice Age ended and the Holocene epoch began, ushering in a warmer climate that allowed civilizations to develop. This period saw the rise of ancient cultures like Egypt, the Indus Valley Civilization, and early Chinese dynasties. However, the Middle Pleistocene transition also changed the nature of glacial cycles. Before this period, ice ages were milder and occurred every 41,000 years. Afterward, the cycles became longer and more intense, with ice sheets growing significantly and expanding southward. The next ice age could begin in about 50,000 years or more, and when it does, it will likely be more severe. Our species faced several such bottlenecks throughout history, including a major one about 74,000 years ago known as the Toba Catastrophe. According to scientific theories, a supervolcanic eruption at Lake Toba in Sumatra caused a volcanic winter that drastically cooled the Earth and disrupted climate patterns for years to decades. The eruption was one of the most significant volcanic events in the last 2 million years, spewing massive amounts of lava, ash, and sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, which led to a significant drop in temperatures and hastened the onset of the next glacial period. Despite these immense challenges, humans continued to persevere. The global population was again reduced to just a few thousand, but they managed to survive and eventually thrive. That's all for today's exploration of our ancient past. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible events, give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more fascinating content, check out these videos and stay curious.